My name is Erica Baker. I live in Chillicothe, Missouri, but I teach at Bramer, Missouri. I am teaching Title I reading this year. It's actually my 6th year in teaching altogether. I love teaching reading. If I were to start over, like as the first year teacher, I wished I would have had this website because like the launching reader and writer workshop, I'm like, oh, that would have been so great to have as a first year teacher. That tells you how to teach reading and writing. And I did not know that at all. Just outside of school, I have 4 kids. We have like junior high basketball, 5th and 6th grade basketball. Then we got soccer and softball. And so with knowing, okay, I already know what we're going to do next week. And I can spend one day after school, print my stuff off, and I'm ready to go. So when they're done with practice, we're out the door and we can spend family time and we can sit down and have dinner together and we can do all of our things. That is huge. I wanted to just find ways to get them a little more like interested, engaged in reading, to kind of build their confidence up, because most of them, when they come in here to me, by the time they figure out, hey, I need help in reading, they're like, don't want anything to do with it. I really loved about the RTI because they can't really see what level they're on. And we do DRAs, so they're used to these numbers, like a level 18 or 34. And all they see is these letters, and it's a wide range of letters at the bottom. And so they don't know what level they're at. They're just saying, oh, I'm reading about a cat, and I'm reading about somebody going to school, you know. So they're just looking at what they're reading and focusing on the content, not what level they're at. And I love that. So I used to just try to like Google search, and then there's like Pinterest, and then there's Teachers Pay Teachers, and then just other teachers, and which is all great and a lot of great information, but it gets a little overwhelming. I just happened to get the emails about the membership, and I got to thinking about, I was like, well, really, I've spent this much on the RTI that I already bought. I was like, and this way I'm going to get a lot more, and who knows if they'll switch me grade levels next year or what they'll do. So I went ahead and signed up for it. I was able to get a whole bunch more of the RTI. So now when I lesson plan, like I already know what's going to come up next week. I can spend like one afternoon just printing that off and I'm done. With the regular classroom teachers, I can recommend to them like, oh, if you get on this lady's website, she has like your launching reader and writer workshops. I love those. So I've been like really kind of pushing that for some teachers, like, hey, this is really good reading. Before, I didn't really know when they would come in. I'm like, am I going to do flashcards? Am I going to do this? What do I really need to work on with them? So then when I got the RTI, well, it already had the comprehension in there. It had the fluency in there. It's got like the vocab in there. I feel like now I'm able to get a lot more content in a short amount of time, because we only have like 25, 30 minutes, and I've got to try to pile all that I can in that short amount of time. I can check how fast you read this, and then we can see your improvement. And we made, I'll pull out this guy's. He's got these little folders, and I put in there, they have like the graphs, so they can graph themselves to see this is how fast I read. And then the next time I did it, I did even faster. And I keep their running records in there, and then their own little paper. So they're all put together. So if parents call or anything, I can just pull that out. This is how they're doing. So we just kind of take it a day at a time. Like we'll do reading and either vocab or the comprehension. I try to start them out too on like maybe a lower level. So then that way they're like kind of really going through it, and they're like, oh man, you know, and their confidence gets really way up there. And I've noticed on their Ames web, like I do their progress monitor, and you can see them like slowly getting up, and I'm like, yay, it's working. They don't worry anymore about, oh man, I'm at this level and you're at this, because it really just broke my heart hearing them say like, oh, I stink at this, and you know. So their confidence is really good, and then they come in, they know what's expected, they're ready to go, they don't complain about it, and they like to see that they're going up on their graphs. So they're kind of taking ownership in their own learning and seeing that they can do it. And when they master one thing, I know, okay, we just move up in the levels, you know. So I don't have to worry about, okay, we've mastered this, what do I do now? I would just totally recommend doing the membership. I love that you have the videos to watch, like this is how it's going to work, not just like, okay, I have all this great curriculum, but I don't know how to implement it, I don't know how to use it. You take care of letting them know how to use it in the classroom. I can see it, I can watch you do it, hear you talk about it. It just helps you to better yourself, to kind of reflect. It's just worked really great for me.